The artificial intelligence horse is already rapidly galloping away from the artificial intelligence stable. So how may we protect creatives against the onslaught of artificial intelligence data scraping what rightfully belongs to them? Elton John greets Carin. How may Carin help? Carin? Who the heck is Carin?
Nigel.cecil, calling things out, as you like it, especially for his fair-minded friends.
Hello, Chakrabartis, welcome. Thank you for joining me, moi, Nigel.cecil, along with my very good friend Hilary. Over the last two videos, we've been responding to your comments, views, observations, and questions sent into this email address about artificial intelligence. The artificial intelligence horse has been galloping away rapidly from its stable for many months now. And it's fair to say a lot of creatives, especially those of us who, well, we're not celebrities, when we're posting things on the internet and when we actually do self-tapes. Is someone ripping us off? Is it being data scraped? Is it being used elsewhere? We're not getting any credit for what we've created. And of course, in all these things, it's those at the lowest rungs of the ladder that tend to get ripped off. It's fair to say when it comes to artificial intelligence, even when you look at the videos on this channel about AI, they don't generate much response because the general public isn't really interested. When it comes to entertainment, well, as long as it's entertaining, what does it matter where it comes from? But actually, it does matter. And they recognize that probably without even realizing it. Elton John, who we mentioned in the last two videos, highlighted what it's actually all about. Soul. Soul, machines don't at the moment certainly have soul, and even if they do, can we relate to it? Which is why, considering all the various facts, we've now come up with Carin. Carin. Creative Artists Real Intelligence Network. Carin. Creative Artists Real Intelligence Network. How is that going to help us? Well, it looks as though government isn't going to help us either within the United Kingdom or internationally. Because, well, we saw in the previous video, Keir Starmer's government, and maybe the Tories and Reform will all follow suit. They want the dosh, the big companies making more money so they can tax them and make more money. They've said they want artificial intelligence turbocharged. Will they look after the collective or individual rights of creatives? No, we don't think they will, because they'll go along with big business like they've always done. Previously, we've mentioned about years ago, synthesizers apparently were going to take over the world. It happened then. Indeed, it happened then. But did they take over the world? No. Other jobs were created. Theo Bosanquet, in an article in the Stage newspaper, is talking about Starlight Express. Well, the actual crews and everything. Are they going to lose jobs? Or do we need to embrace the technology and realize things will change? So, Carin, the Creative Artists Real Intelligence Network. Just think about it. We've all got networks, and it only needs a logo to say, if you see this, it is real. There is no artificial intelligence involved. You'll say, look, anyone can use it. No, not if the celebrities like Elton John and Dua Lipa and Ed Sheeran say, if you see this logo, it's live. There is no generative AI. What you see is what you've got. So, as a young creative, if we put something on Facebook, on YouTube, on WhatsApp, on TikTok, Instagram, and put that logo, It's letting everyone know we're for real, because there's apps now that say, well, they even say, don't they, Hillary? Do the tippy tappy and put things in here, and you can make an absolute fortune by all the hits you'll get with this app that's been created by artificial intelligence, even with songs. Just tap in the genre and it'll produce it for you. But of course, it's not real. One of the younger people we've been talking to, yes, and there was a few of them actually at this gathering, they were saying they don't see it as a threat. A couple of them were musicians. They just said it's just an alternative form of creating things. Indeed, one of them, who's a producer as well, an up-and-coming producer, we understand, said, when I can't be bothered, when I want something quick, I use the tippy-tappy and I say, write me a little ditty from my grandfather about the two dogs, and it churns it out. It hasn't really got soul, it's just fun. It's a bit like if you want a microwave meal, well, it's a microwave meal and you stick it in and it's all right. But if you want the real thing, you cook it yourself, or you go to a jolly good restaurant and know it's been cooked for you. Because when push comes to shove, we really know what's got soul within food. So it's soul. Elton John said the machine doesn't have soul. Years ago, I got a video of Neil Diamond live at the Greek, only a year after he had been live at the Greek. And knowing that it was live made all the difference. Indeed, when I've been to see acts on stage, live, afterwards you remember. Even a recording, you know it was live. So we're saying, have this logo universally accepted, or start a discussion about a logo. It doesn't have to be this one that says Alpha to Omega. Creative Artists Real Intelligence Network. How do you police it? We all police it. We've got a network in each country. And once an established celebrity has said this is the logo, well, just like you have phones, who is calling me now? Is it a spam phone number? We could have, who is using the Carin? Who is using this Carin? Hang on, we think that's artificial intelligence. And if they get enough who is Carin against them, you'll all know they're misusing the logo. And it may well be, if you develop the idea, there might be a nominal registration, where if you're a creative in any of the creative fields, you pay a £5 for the registration, and then you can use it. But of course, we've got a record of you then. And if later on someone says that's your idea, my idea, their idea, you say, no, I published this back in 2023, and clearly I was there. It still becomes difficult, of course, because those who've got the money can afford to sue. With trade unions saying, well, we've got to protect the right of creatives. Have they got sufficient money to protect individual members? The chances are not a cat in hell's chance. So we need a different approach where we can show everyone that this particular creation we've made, that we've put on the internet, is ours. It's got soul. It doesn't use generative AI. So we've called it a Carin. Have you got a Carin? Will you have a Carin? Do let us know what you think, because it only takes the celebrities. Someone asked Elton, somebody, can we just recognise a logo? And it might just change things in letting everyone know that what we've created is ours. It's live. It doesn't have generative AI. Carin, have you got a Carin? Creative Artists Real Intelligence Network. Have you got your Carin? Good art, good work, and in showbiz, better keep your fingers crossed. Professional solidarity comrades together. Carin, Elton John has survived, we've survived, and Elton John's watch has survived. Have you got your Carin? The balance wheel in the Elton John watch is still ticking strongly. It's survived over 45 years. and helping showbiz professionals survive in the biz. If you're not already a member, join Equity, the trade union for professional actors, variety entertainers and other creatives across the United Kingdom. Please hit the subscribe button and join us again, because together every viewer helps. Thank you.